Hi everyone, this is Sunny Kumar from IIT BHU, and today I am going to discuss the problem the smallest string of February circuits 2021. So without wasting our time, let's jump directly into the problem statement. So in this problem we have been given a string S which consists of lowercase English characters, and we need to perform the following operation exactly k times. Okay, note the statement exactly k times. That is, we have to do these operations k times, and it is compulsory. Okay. Now, what is the operation? Select any character and replace it with the next character. So we have to convert A with B if we want to, and B with C, and Z with A. So it is basically a right, or you can say right shift. That is, when we encounter Z and want to convert it with a cost equal to 1, then it will convert to A. Okay. Now what we need to find is, we need to find the lexicographically smallest string that we can get after performing exactly k operations. That is, we need to do k operations, and after doing k operations exactly, what will be the lexicographically minimum string that we can get after applying these operations on string S. Okay, so let's discuss the input format also. So first we have a T denoting the number of test cases, then N and K, the length of the string, and K, the number of operations we need to do. And in the second line we have a string S denoting the lowercase Latin letters. Now we need to print my output for each test case, the lexicographically smallest string S we can get after performing exactly K operations on the string. Okay. So how we are going to do this problem, and what will be our approach, and let's analyze this further. Okay. So what is actually given in this question? So we have been given a string S of lowercase characters. Perform the given operation exactly k times. Okay, and what is the operation? So cost of converting the current character to the next character cyclically, right, is converting A to B will cost 1. Similarly, Z with A, it will cost 1, and you can convert any character. Suppose you are converting D to E, it will also cost 1. 1 unit, you can say K will be decreased by 1 in that case. Now what is our goal in this problem? Our goal is to find the lexicographically smallest string after after performing the given operation exactly k times. Okay, so how we are going to approach this problem? So let's understand. So what will be our let me write what will be lexicographically minimum string. So if I will ask my viewers what will be the lexicographically minimum string, that is, let me write lexicographically minimum string of length n would be what? We need to convert all the characters to A. That will be minimum, it is obvious. So what would be our first motive? If we have been given a string S, then we must convert all the characters, that is, you can say, to A. First we look for, starting from the leftmost end, we look for the what? We look to convert each character from the leftmost end to the rightmost, and try to convert each character to A by reducing the K. Okay, so our main operation to convert the string of this type as I have written here. So let's move on to examples. Okay, suppose we have a string S equals xyz, and what is our motive? Let me write here. Motive is to convert a string to what? This type, because we all know that this string is of lexicographically minimum string of the given length. Now we have been given k equal to 6, so let's check, can we convert this xyz to triple A? So our first is x. So if we try to convert x to A, then what is the cost? So let me write here, the cost will be what? You can see x to y, y to z, then z to a, cost will be 3. And after doing this operation, what will be our k? K will be reduced by 3, that is, it will become 3. Okay, so let's check out. So I can have a new character in place of x, that is a, yes, we can convert. And why this operation is what optimal? Because we need to find lexicographically minimum string. So the first that is the character starting from the leftmost side must be minimum, lexicographically minimum. What is that lexicographically minimum character? That lexicographically minimum character is basically a, lowercase character a. So we need to convert that character to a. That is our motive, our main motive, to convert that character to a. So let's try to convert y, and cost of converting that to a will be cost what? 2, because y to z and z to a. And now our k will become, that is 1. Now one thing our viewers will think, why I am going to convert x to a and y to a, not why I am not converting x to b or y to b, or you can say y to c. Because if we try to convert x to b, then we all know that lexicographically minimum character is a, and then its next minimum, that is then its next character would be what? A, B and C, that is the order. So we need to convert to a, then we are looking for the next character. First our main motive would be to convert that character to a. And our next question that viewers will think, why I'm not converting x to, let's say I'm not converting x to z or x to y, I'm converting x to what? The a. Why I'm going to convert x to only a? Again the same reason, because if we convert to x to y, then again I am going to what? I'm not going to what? I'm not this is not the optimal what approach. Our optimal approach to find the lexicographically minimum. So lexicographically minimum is what? The character a. Okay. So let's move further. So I have a character z, then I need to convert to what? Again a. Can we convert it? Yes, we can convert it. It will cost me 1, and we have the k as 1, so I'm going to use that k. So our k will become 0. Yes, we can convert it. So our answer would be what? Yes, a. This is our answer, lexicographically minimum string. So let's work upon this string and check, can we convert this string to our desired string. That is, what is our motive? First, so let me write here again. Our motive is what? Triple A. But can we convert this? Let's check out. So can we convert x to a? It will cost me 3 operations. So our k is 9. Yes, we can convert. So let me convert. So x to a. So I'm going to write x to a. Yes, we can convert. So our cost will be what? 3. So and our k would become what? Let me write in capital. K would become what? 6. Yes, we can convert. So let's try to convert y. So I am going to convert y now. Okay. So let's try to convert y. Yes, we can convert y. It will cost me what? 2 operations. Yes, we have that operations. So what I am going to do is, let me reduce k by 2, and again we can convert z. So what will be, can we convert it? Yet it will cost me a 2 operations. So I'm going to, sorry, it will cost me 1 operation. So I'm going to reduce k by again 1. So sorry, it will be 3. Okay. Yes, 2, then 1, 3. Okay. Now you can see our minimum, our answer, let me write our answer till now is what? After we have iterated for each character, our answer till now is triple A. But what, k is still what? 3. But you can see we still have 3 operations, that is k is still not exhausted, that is k doesn't reach the value equal to 0. So we need to fulfill these 3 operations. So what would be the optimal, or you can say what would be the best way to consume these 3 operations for lexicographically minimum string? The main motive that viewers must keep in their mind, that is, we need to make the lexicographically minimum string. So what would be the optimal way, optimal choice to make this k exhausted completely? So we can, so I am going to write, if some k is still left, I'm going to write, then use that k, I'm going to write here clearly, for last character, of the string. So why it will be optimal for the last character of the string? Because we have already completed the all the operations for lexicographical minimum string for all the characters, but still some k is left. So for or lexicographical minimum string, why not we apply these operations to the last character, because it will not affect much. Not that I'm using the much, it will not affect much for the lexicographical minimum string. So I'm going to use it for the last character. So if I am going to use these three operations for the last character, our last character is still now A. So it will use three operations. It will convert to A to B, B to C, then C to D. So our answer would be what? A, B, D. Sorry, A, D. Okay. So this will be our answer. So let's move on to my next example. So what I'm going to do, can we convert x to a? Yes, we can convert x to a because it will cost me three operations and k is 4. Yes, we can convert x to a. So what will be our cost in this case? So I'm going to write cost equal to 3 and our k would become what? 4 will be reduced by 3, that it will become 1. Now one thing that you should notice, that our next operation would be what? Can we convert y to a? Look out for this. It will cost me two operations and our k now is 2. Can we convert that y to? No, we cannot convert this. So I'm going to write, since what? Cost is greater than k, so skip this character. So I'm going to skip this character, because if we try to convert, try to move this character to any of the next character, it will make our lexicographically, it will not be the optimal way to make our lexicographically minimum string. So why not leave this character as it is? So I'm going to leave this character as it is. So still I have the k equal to 1. So can we convert z to our next character, that is a? Yes, we can convert because it will cost me one operation and we have the k equal to 1. So yes, we can yeah, we can convert this. So I have k would become what? 0. So what would be our answer in this case? Note that y is not converted to a, so our answer would be what? A, and still we have y, and still it will become a. Note that if we could try to convert y to, let's say, z, then it our string will be what? A z a. So it will not be the lexicographically minimum because we have a better string a y a. That's why I have not converted. So let's talk about approach. Our approach, that will be greedy and it will be very simple. Okay. So if current character is what? A, then no need to apply the operation to the character. Why? Why? Because it is already the lexicographical minimum character, that is A. So if we try to convert to B, then this is not the minimum. We have the minimum character as A, so why not skip this character and not waste my operations on this character? Yes. Now I'm going to find the cost of converting the current character, if it is not A, to A. That is, if it is like B, C, D or something XYZ or between these two characters, I'm going to find the cost of converting that current character. Let me write the correct spelling. Find the cost of current character to converting the current character to A, and if this cost is less than or equal to k, yes, we can convert this character to A. So I'm going to convert to character to A and reduce k by that cost. Okay. Now else if this is not possible, that is the cost is going to be greater than k, like in this case, that is y. So you can we will leave the character as it is. Okay. So and if some value of k remains, like in this operation you can see, then what will be the best choice? So consume all k on the last character of the string, and this will give us the correct answer. So what would be our time complexity of this approach? So we will have the time complexity of O of n, because we will process each character each one time, and space complexity will be O of 1 constant extra space. So let's move on to the code. Okay, now you can see I have the first, we have the T test cases. Now nk, n is the length of string, and k will have the number of what? We have to do that number of operation exactly. Now we have a string s. Now you can see I have taken the input nks. Now what I am going to do, I am going to traverse in the string and check out if this current character is a, then skip this operation, because this operation will not be fruitful because we have already a. Now I'm going to find the cost. Here I'm going to represent the cost by difference, or I'm going to replace this by cost for better understanding. Okay, so first I'm going to what? Find the cost of converting that character to a. So it will be what? Z minus the current character plus 1. If cost is greater than k, no need to do the operation. So I'm going to write here one statement for my viewers to understand. No need to do, what? Convert the character. So if cost is greater than k, then I'm going to skip the operation again. Now what I'm going to do, if cost is less than or equal to k, convert that character to a and reduce k by that cost. Okay, so I'm going to replace my this variable name. I'm going to replace this bar by, sorry, I'm going to replace my k with that cost. Okay, now finally if k is remains, if k is positive, make changes to the last character. So how we can make changes to the last character? Note that we have the k as something a big number, so I'm going to convert my value, convert my character to the operation, number of operation, amount of operation, that is the value that k is left. How we are going to manage this? I'm going to convert this to I'm going to find the difference between the ASCII values of my current character and the A, that is single quote A, and I'm going to add my value with K. I'm going to take modulus with 26 so that we can find my next character. If we apply the K operations, then I will have the character that is exactly equal to this I have written here, as you can see. Now finally I'm going to print my answer. So let's check out if this is going to give the correct answer or what. So let me submit my code. Okay, yes, it is going to give the full score 100%. Okay, now if you, the link to the code is mentioned in the description section of the video, and I will ask the viewers to like this video, share this video, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel for latest updates. Thank you for watching this video.